The German car manufacturer BMW is set to invest hundreds of millions of pounds into its Oxford mini factory, ready to prepare for a new generation of electric vehicles. My name is Jack Reeves and we are back with another episode of Tax Tidbits, where the move from BMW to invest in electric vehicles is an exciting one. This move should secure the long-term future of the Mini brand in the UK. This investment will allow all electric vehicles to be produced alongside conventional vehicles for the time being, with the brand expected to go fully electric by 2030. The plans include expansions of the sites in Cowley and Swindon, which should secure the roles of the current 4,000 employees and even bring new employment opportunities to these factories. This investment is partially subsidised by the government to promote the development of electric vehicles in Britain ahead of the ban of selling new petrol or diesel cars from 2025, in line with their plans to go net zero. HMRC's self-assessment helpline reopened last week after being closed from the 12th of June due to resourcing problems at HMRC, and you can imagine it was very busy. Users experienced wait times of up to an hour last week before they could even speak to an advisor, who then probably told them that they couldn't help, while others were redirected to websites and even the HMRC YouTube channel in an aim to reduce the queue. This was not entirely unexpected, as many of these queries would have built up over the 3-month closure. The wait times have now reduced to around 30 minutes and will hopefully reduce further within the coming weeks. The Stonegate Group, the UK's largest pub chain, which includes the brands Slug & Letters and Yates Bar, have said that they will introduce dynamic pricing across their pubs during evenings and weekends to cover their additional costs incurred during these hours, such as extra security and increased bar staff. This means that they will increase the price of their drinks during peak times, with pints rumoured to increase by 20p at these times. On the flip side, they plan to offer deals during their quieter times, such as 2-for-1 cocktails, happy hours and discounted food and drinks. So if you plan to treat yourself to a few drinks at one of these pubs, you may want to keep an eye on the clock. Wilko is once again in the headlines this week, as it has been confirmed that all Wilko stores will be closing, as the deal with HMV's owner has now collapsed and no other bidders seem interested in running these shops under the Wilko name. This means redundancies are likely for all 12,500 staff, though many have not been given any official information on their futures. On a more positive note, the Pico Group, which owns Poundland, is expected to convert up to 21 Wilko stores into the Poundland brand, with Wilko workers having priority when applying for new jobs at these stores. For the first time in nearly 2 years, the average wage growth has caught up with rising prices in the period from May to July, indicating that people's real pay is no longer falling. However, in the same period, unemployment rates rose by 0.5% compared to the previous 3-month period, while job vacancies decreased. In response to these latest figures, the Chancellor, Jeremy Hunt, has said that the number of employees on payroll is still close to record highs, and that the UK's unemployment rate remains below many of our international peers. He also said that wage growth is high, but to increase everyone's real wage substantially, they must stick to their plans to halve inflation. So that concludes today's edition of Tax Tidbits. I hope you have enjoyed this week's news highlights, and don't forget to keep an eye on that clock when going out for a drink. Please show your support by giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. We will be back here same time, same place next Thursday, so do not miss it.